Hey guys, welcome back to Zion's Goldies, and today I'm doing a full goldfish care guide. Now this will tell you everything you need to know on how to care for your goldfish. Only the care, not, the cost of things, just what you need to do to make sure these little fish stay alive. So let's get into it. I have no idea if you guys are going to like this, but I have a new editor, so I hope the videos turn out great. I have no idea what the video looks like right now, but hope it's good. Now, how big should your goldfish tank be? Well, there's a sort of rule you need to follow. You need 20 gallons per fish if you want a low maintenance tank. And I'm talking one water change a week, light work, 50% water changes. That's easy if you want to get into this hobby. But if you do the water changes, you can keep 4 goldfish in a 10-gallon tank. I mean, I did that. They all survived all well. Now, you can't have a tank without filters. What kind of filters should you get? Well, if you buy a tank from a company, let's say Aqueon, they're typically going to come with a filter in the tank, so you're covered there. But if you get a tank that's really big and doesn't exactly have a filter designed for it, I recommend getting a bunch of sponge filters, because those are super easy to clean, easy to use. All you need is just a pump, and they work great. Another thing you can use is canister filters. I find canister filters work really well, because they really do a great job of getting all the water out fast, and it's really clean. So that is a great decision if you want to have a decent sized goldfish tank like mine. Now, your water parameters are some of the most important parts of the goldfish tank. You need to keep track of things like pH, nitrates, and ammonia. Yeah, the big ammonia. So you should keep your pH at around 7.2. Your nitrites and nitrates you should keep at around 0. And ammonia, if it gets any more than 0.5, then you gotta do a water change, because your fish can be in pretty big danger, because they can get ammonia burns, which are just like random black lines around their fins, eyes, and those can be really painful for the fish. And you should keep your tank between 18 degrees Celsius to 24 degrees Celsius, because those are optimal temperatures, because you want your fish to have a good sized metabolism, and it helps them grow fast. And growing fast is great if you buy a little baby goldfish, and then you get to grow them out to a nice big goldfish, like my Goldie Ruby. She's off camera, but when I got her, she was small and adorable, and now she's big and adorable. Decorations. Decorations are what I call optional, because you don't need them in your tank. But if you do get them with these, fat, fancy goldfish, I would only keep plants, either real or fake plants, because things like rocks can be really sharp, and these guys, it's warm waters, they can get infected, these cuts can get infected, it can really just harm the fish and be a hazard in general, which is never a good thing, since these guys actually have expensive medical care. Believe me, I've had to treat a lot of these guys from disease. The goldfish's diet is another really important thing. What you could do, which a lot of people end up doing, is getting flakes or pellets, and that's really their goldfish's diet for their whole life. They love it. It's decently expensive. It's a great option. But what I like to do is give them things like veggies, boiled and deshelled peas, boiled broccoli, boiled vegetables, because in nature they're not getting pellets with a lot of meats in it and things like that. They're getting a lot of plant matter, which is why you should give them a lot of plant matter to eat. And it's also really fun to watch them, slurp up a little pea or get the little buds off broccoli. It's just really adorable to watch. Environmental stimulation, because goldfish in the wild, they're stimulated because it's their native habitat. But in captivity, they're not in glass tanks in the wild. There's not someone magically feeding them in the wild. So what should you do for environmental stimulation? In my opinion, just give them a friend. Never just buy one goldfish and call it a day. Make sure you have 2 goldfish, because 2 goldfish are better than 1, because they have someone to play with all day, someone to enjoy meals with. Maybe they're romantically interested in each other. I know I'm getting off the rails, but you get the point. Just get them a friend to be with. Quarantine. When you first get your fish, you should quarantine them. If you already have a few fish and you were going like, I want to add a new fish to my tank, quarantine that new fish. In my opinion, just get a small 10-gallon tank. Doesn't really matter. Just have that fish in that tank, with medicines and stuff to make sure that they're parasite free. Because for all your nice, healthy, beautiful goldies, you don't want to introduce them to something that would make them very, very sick very, very fast. Because then you could end up wiping out your entire tank's population, which is very sad indeed. It has happened to me before. May all those fish rest in peace. On a very similar note, substrate, things like sand, gravel, whatever the heck you want. This is also optional. I find my goldfish love it because they get to sift through the sand as, trying to find food, because sometimes maybe you'll sprinkle some food in there, it'll sink to the bottom, and then it'll get stuck in the sand. When they start sifting through it, they can find it again, they can eat little bits of algae off it. It's just a fun activity through their whole day that these guys really just love. Like, I'll walk into my room, and my goldfish are just sifting on the sand. That is really it today, folks. Just make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave all notifications on. It really helps me out, and see you all in the next one.